Okay.
3.
Okay. Our beloved 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now live in over 2,500 locations across the United States. We're now available in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, Ohio, and Texas. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, enter your city or zip, and find the nearest location closest to you. Suicide Pod, you gotta pull that up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Yeah, JB.
What's up?
Look at you. You look hot.
Thank you.
What up, girl?
What up?
What up?
Oh, hey. Hey.
Down for me too? What up? Yes or no?
You guys.
Man, oh man. Look, you guys keep sending me this list over and over and over again. I'll read it. It's fine. I just can't confirm it.
Our relationship started with the Me Too.
It sure did. It sure did.
So
I saw a hot girl in a movie.
Clearly.
And I said, I need that one in my life.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Some ladies are attracted to power.
Nailed it.
Some people like their boss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're taking all of that away. Go ahead.
All right. Obviously, this Diddy thing has been going on ad nauseum here. Can't confirm any of this, but you guys keep sending this in, so I'll read aloud here of this supposed list. Some of these people I don't know. I don't know who Steve Stout is. Russell Simmons is on this list, allegedly.
So
that's an easy one.
You're going to have to say, what is this list? For what? A
for
flight
the Diddy
log?
raid. For the Diddy raid that was at his parties that were confirmed on tapes.
At the red or the white?
At the nasty party, the freak-off parties, okay? The nasty ones, Jessie, where the lube comes out.
So on the videos, they're confirming these people.
Allegedly.
Okay.
And I keep getting sent this. I'll just read it. Russell Simmons, I could see that one. Now, here's what's interesting is it says adult next to their name. So Russell Simmons, adult.
Sure.
Eve, adult.
Right.
Aaron Hall, don't know who that is, adult. Jay-Z, adult. Beyonce, minor. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
What is that?
Don't know. I don't know when she got together with Jay-Z. I don't know when
was
she was out in the music industry. How old was she when she started with Destiny's Child?
I bet she was like 17.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
She was literally 17. So
Yeah.
she was born in 1981. Their first big hit was 1998.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, she probably got started earlier than at like 16. It's going to take a while to record, obviously. Do all that other stuff.
Obviously, there's plenty of other minors he's associated with. You have
Totally.
Justin Bieber. You have
Well, we'll get
Just
there.
wait.
We'll get
one
there.
Aaron Carter.
Thank
Hey, we will get
you.
there.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ, man. It's not Christmas yet. Gifts are still underneath the tree, brother.
You get to open up one gift on Christmas Eve. Everyone.
Yeah.
He opened his one Christmas
Man.
Eve.
You just
Bieber.
ripped open everything, dude, and then
Hot
just
take.
left.
Hot take. Bieber.
Well, Bieber is on this list, but is a minor.
Yes. That's what everybody
Rick Ross,
knew.
Adult. Steve J, I don't know who that is. Adult. Dr. Dre, adult. Usher, adult. Meek Mill, adult.
Well, Usher, so he was on the videos, I guess, as an adult, but he said he was there as a minor as well, remember?
Yeah.
Sure was. Sure was. So who knows?
He liked it.
just deleted his entire Twitter.
He liked it so much, he went back as an adult.
Yeah.
What?
That's what Baskin Robbins is in a small beach town, okay?
Listen.
You go back and you get the peanut butter pecan.
If you've got the stamina, go on.
For sure. And at that age, yeah, dude. Meek Mill, adult. Drake, adult. LeBron James, adult. LeBron James one is weird because there's this photo going around of him in a maid's costume. I can't confirm or deny it. Don't know. So you can pull it up. But just type in LeBron James maid costume and then go to images there.
There's a better photo. Go to
There's
Twitter.
a better one. Images. Just click images, Bob.
What
just do
is
it.
this though?
It's on Twitter.
I know, but
No,
like
there it is right there.
it's like
Boom.
him in his house, or what are?
So that's him getting ready for the white party. And it
That's
may-
a fucking AI.
This is fake.
First of all,
That's
fake.
That's what
fake.
I think too. Like this is all I think so, right? But here's
it's
where
not. Think so. That picture right there is fucking fake.
Yeah, but that wasn't
you-
the photo I was looking
this
at.
is the photo we were looking at right there.
This is better.
But still
know.
fake.
I think it's real.
I don't know.
No, it's not. Look at the breasts.
There are no breasts.
There are no breasts.
He's just got
Yeah,
a big
there-
chest.
He's got a massive chest in real life. So
This
My
is real.
fucking
50-50.
my little brain that
Can't
A
handle
doesn't
it.
care and B like doesn't have the space.
Right. If you do a good enough job on something I don't care about, I just believe it.
yeah, same here.
Yeah,
Same here. Same here.
you know, like I was going along with everything
They were
Alex Jones
homies.
was saying until Sandy Hook.
So Sandy Hook.
Because I was just like, okay.
Yeah. The Game is on here. Adults, Justin Bieber, minor, Lil Rod, adults, Cuba Gooding Jr., adults, also not surprising, right? As soon as I read that one, I was like, oh, well, yeah, shit, okay. That makes sense.
That is such a crazy.
Stevie J, adult, Usher, adult again. I love that he was there so many times. They named him twice in this. Young Miami, adult, Daphne Joy, adult, Bishop, T.D. Jakes. I don't know who that is. Chris Brown, minor. Jade Ramey, adult. J-Lo, adult. Aaliyah, minor. Lil Bow Wow, minor. No idea. But
Not Bow Wow.
not Bow Wow easily.
They got Bow Wow.
Yeah, they got Bow Wow real young, dude.
Oh no.
He was in Columbus. It's a true story. When we were at a concert, and man, I think he was 9 years old or 10 years old, and Snoop Dogg called him up on stage. He used to do this thing with a contest, and that's how they found Lil Bow Wow. Yeah, isn't that weird? Super weird.
That would explain his shelved project, like Sean.
Like Sean.
Yeah, he
which-
puts on Diddy's shoes and just starts molesting people.
Can you imagine, dude? I wanna be like Sean. But yeah, so then you got these guys, and then a bunch of other media outlets are saying, hey, if you think it's just rap right now, country's about to have a reckoning too. And I was like, shit, I've read like 4 of these this morning, and I was like, God damn, all right. But who's in the country world on that list, I guess?
Well, I can now be talked into any major profile figure in all industries having a sex ring. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
we're at that point?
Yep, we are. We're definitely at that point.
So,
like Reba.
Yeah.
Fancy, don't let me down.
Tell me
We're just
that's
naming
not
names.
a perfect cover, but go ahead.
Right.
that would be
I could see like a Blake Shelton tap.
I
Blake
think
Shelton. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I could see Blake
Something
Shelton.
would
How did
come
he get all
out.
those TV shows? He's not that talented.
Who?
He's
Shelton?
funny though.
The cheese dick. You
He's
got to
funny.
think. I don't want to
He's
shit on.
more talented at being just like a funny host than he is at singing country. That
Yeah.
is true,
You
right?
gotta think of like guys who are. I mean, because like a lot of these people get busted. They're already like kind of dirtbags, right? Like, and like all the smoke was there for Weinstein. I guess Tiger Woods was out of left field, but like Diddy, of course, dirtbag. So like, who's doing dirtbag stuff in Nashville, right? Like, who's doing that? I mean, look,
There's
I don't
probably
wanna,
a lot, right?
I don't want to shit on like Morgan Wallen because I like Morgan Wallen,
I
but
know.
like,
Yeah, but he's not old enough. It's
That's
got to be
too
somebody
on the
that's a
nose,
little,
too.
Yeah.
He
That's
might
too
be
on the
in it.
nose.
oh yeah, you think for ringleader?
He's not leading it. Yeah.
You think
He might.
You think Toby got off this earth right in time?
Sure, that would be one for sure.
Because he got Taylor in.
He did very young, very young. So I think Toby checked out just in time. TK, you know.
Dolly?
No, Dolly was like the weird one who like got married, stayed with the
I know, I'm
dude,
joking.
and you know.
I would say a Billy Ray, but that's not really country, right?
I know someone that's not necessarily country, but associated with Nashville that we know.
Okay.
Could a Bob be involved?
Bob Fox.
Just a Bob.
Bob.
I'll just say it.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. It has to be someone that it has to be someone that you wouldn't assume, right? So we're naming like kind of like dirt bags that it's like too on the nose, right? it has to be someone like a Reba, a Dolly,
I mean,
a Stapleton,
Bob
right?
makes
Like
a
we
lot.
find out Chris Stapleton is like, you know.
Boy.
That parachute's to get out of Dodge.
Yeah. Tough one. Because if you go back to the 90s, I could have ripped off 10 of them. Now it makes it harder because I don't see like Shabuzi doing that or Garth Brooks. No.
What about a McGraw?
Now that would be another one that would be like, what? Like people would.
What?
Kind of been a scummy guy before on TV and movies.
Great actor.
Yeah, but not in his real life, I don't
know.
think.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
You've also got I think like Jimmy Allen maybe had a really bad sex scandal a year or two ago. He's one of the black country stars who is just gone now.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Rogers.
Oh, Kenny?
Is that country?
Oh,
No.
you know who's definitely in it?
Kenneth Rogers?
Who?
Fucking Luke Bryan. Fuck that dude.
I could actually see.
Probably,
That's
right?
a dirtbag. Luke Bryan absolutely dragging his dick through weird
Every
stuff.
sorority girl, like just
100%.
trafficking a bunch of Kayos.
Oh, I'm just like so happy to be here. I'm like such a nice guy. I'm married. I have kids. It's like,
No.
We see right through your shit, right? I don't know, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It's got to be. It's like Norm Macdonald's joke where it's like, you know, the hypocrisy is the worst thing.
We're not saying anything with these names. We're just naming names.
We're asking questions.
It's a
and
tough one because the country world, you don't necessarily think that off the bat. And then, again, if you go back to like Alan Jackson, you told me Alan Jackson or fucking Travis Tritt or somebody, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Or Randy Travis, I'd be like, all right, yeah.
What about Small Town? Who's Small Town? Sorry.
Oh, Jason
Yes.
Aldean?
Aldean left his wife for his current wife, so I mean he's dragging dick for
Well,
sure.
that's country, dude. You know?
And
Here's
he
the
has
thing.
one of the weirdest shootings ever. The
Yeah,
Vegas
yeah,
shooting.
yeah.
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 That was a weird
So
one.
many like unanswered questions with that.
Ugh. Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to take him out.
What's
Maybe.
the connection?
What's the connection? What's the connection?
You got guys like, man, I don't know, like Big and Rich, that type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, Little Big Town. Lady A.
If you just told me all country
Yeah.
music's in on it, I'm down.
Or what's the boy band who does my best? My
Lady A, dude.
Let's just wipe
no.
this genre
The most
off the map.
Wholesome. Like she shows you how to make biscuits on the Today Show,
Yep.
and then she goes home and just gets that sex party ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
Gag
mean?
balls and
You never-
potato
Yep.
salad. Oh.
Whoops! How did that get in there? Right?
Yeah,
Just making
whoopsies.
Mammy's biscuits.
I mean, obviously, if you want to go the gay route, obviously the allegations against Kenny Chesney.
but again, I don't know if that's. I mean, I said the
Who
same
knows?
thing about Diddy. Did I not?
Chesney
Poo,
was
poo,
like
I said.
huge at one point.
Jackie Jean in the chat says
He's-
Florida Georgia line. Not bad. Not bad.
And-
I mean, the bro country, not to shit on our own people here, but I mean,
Yeah, the old bro country.
bro country is gonna. The only thing that makes me hesitant about the country thing is that, like, unlike in rap or rock or whatever, there's actually like a shit ton of very powerful women in country,
Yeah.
and it makes it seem like that's a harder area to do that in.
Oh God, what if it goes all the way to the top?
Yeah, and
What if it
it's
goes to George Strait?
Oh, man.
it's one of those things where
Not a
like
prayer.
even Dolly is like, yeah, I had to show my boobs and fucking put up with the shit, and here I am now, right? So you're right. That's sort of like a culture of like, this is what I had to do, and here I am.
She said she had to show her tits, huh?
She was just she's
tops
just
of them.
famously like yeah, I look cute, you know, put on a tight shirt.
Yep.
They want to have me on the show. Now I have
Yeah, yeah.
I get to write whatever. She's like the
Yeah. Old school pro.
old school pro where she'll kind of say it, but not in a way that like gets anybody in trouble.
Old school pro, Dolly Parton.
I don't know. I
Taking
don't know.
those tats to the grave.
But again,
too.
like I said, the same thing about Diddy. Like,
What about a Hank
Poo-poo.
Jr.?
Oh, yeah. Back in the day.
Or maybe
Sturgill?
Austin's own
What?
Willie.
Oh, now would you guys die?
Again? Yeah, I would die at 88 years old. If somebody was
What
still
about
sucking
the
his dick
whole,
at 88
like
years
the
old.
Willie Nelson?
Willie-
Is it picnic? 4th of July picnic?
Willie's still
What's
getting
the-
his dick sucked.
What's the after party of the Willie Nelson 4th of July and Friends picnic, guys? What do we call it?
It stinks.
The smoke out, the burnt ends.
Freak off, yeah.
Instead of a freak off, it's like a
The roaches.
yeah.
Whatever it's gonna be.
No, it's
like a
super
wagon
simple.
party
they call
or
it, They
something?
just call it the rodeo.
The rodeo, right? You come into the rodeo later, they're like, what? At like
What?
3 a.m? Yeah.
And then you go into Willie's tour bus, and he's got a saddle there that he tells you to sit on.
And a bull.
Yeah.
Like inside.
A live bull inside the bus. And it's like, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
Yeah, I don't
have
know.
sex with you, got to stay on. And then, if the bull gets you, the bull gets you.
So
I'd
like
be
a muscular man? No, an actual bull.
No, an
an
actual
actual
bull.
bull,
Yeah, that you have to kind of like get away from.
In the bus.
Locked in the
like that a
bus.
lot.
And
Yeah.
a bit of a minotaur situation minus the human body.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bull's head with a bull's body and a bull's penis. And
Yeah, Bob would fit right in at these parties. His
Sure would. Oh,
imagination is just, it's right where it needs to be.
I think he would be the set decorator. Where it's just
Set
like,
deck,
hey,
and then
guys.
he would explain the rules. Because people are like, why is there a bull? And he's like, let me think about
Yeah.
this.
yeah, have you ever heard of a
It's
minotaur?
a minotaur, but it's all bull body. Bob, what is wrong with you? Willie Nelson's like, whatever, dude. I don't even know what's going on. I think I'd be
boy.
surprised by any of them, right? In a real way, I would be either surprised or not surprised,
There's a
depending on
couple
who
that I
you're
wouldn't
telling
be
me.
surprised by. Now, there's a lot I would be. But in rap, no one. Like, no one's on that list.
I
where
think
I'm
I
like,
nailed
okay,
it here,
cool.
actually.
Who do you got?
I know who's high up. Paisley.
Brad Paisley.
I'm
That'd
just
be
a
really funny. Yeah.
White man
Yep.
living in the Southland.
Yeah.
Paisley? Do people like a Paisley?
Peace on those commercials. People love a Paisley.
Sorta.
It used to. Like
He hosts
10
a
years
lot of
ago.
shit with Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
You
See,
know?
by the way, that is the one thing that I always get reminded of is because after Tiger Woods came out, like the Tiger Woods stuff happened, people were like, get ready because it's coming down on every other athlete now.
Oh, yeah.
And Peyton Manning was one of the first names that people said of like, dude, you just wait till you hear about what Peyton's been doing. And I never heard anything. Minus it's mooning a trainer in college.
He
put his-
mooned a trainer in college.
Well, he put his ball sack on her face.
Well, there was a rumor of that,
How
but
do
it
you
was
moon?
never confirmed. Yeah. I mean, when you
Because
moon
he's
somebody, your ball
fun,
sack's
dude.
going to fall out.
Because
Yeah.
he's a fun, like, dude.
Fun guy.
Dude,
he's
you
a
used to
fun
be
guy.
able to just whip your dick out.
Dude, he gets the party going. Is that a crime?
Did you see him the other night partying? Bob? Did you guys see this?
Where'd he go?
It was the greatest thing of all time.
He was
Pull
at the, was that the Morgan Wallen
Yes.
concert?
Morgan
So
Wallen.
pull it up. Don't play the
Oh,
music
there
though,
we
because we'll
go.
get dinged. But
There we go, Delco. That's your connection right there.
here's how big Morgan Wallen is
Wallen and
now.
Peyton.
He got Peyton to show up in full uniform, Tennessee uniform from college, pads, everything. I mean, look at that outfit, dude. That is incredible. I mean, absolutely amazing, dude. The place
love
went
Peyton
bug fuck.
Manning almost as much as Derek Wolf does, but I love him. I love him.
I love him too. He's great. So I think Peyton's on the up and up. I think the Manning brothers are on the up and up.
I agree. Like, now, has he maybe, like, cheated on his wife or something? Which is not up and up at all. But there's a difference between, like, I'm in a road city, we're having a bad marriage situation, and I'm a dick and decide to do some dick shit, versus, like, I'm part of a sex ring.
I think Eli's
Yeah.
the better brother. Eli's the better brother.
As
What
far
are
as
you
what?
talking about?
Humans. Like, just a better human.
Why?
I just think Eli's better.
I don't think
He just
so.
seems like a nicer guy.
Well, he does, but that's just his
There's some
demeanor.
fucking demons and skeletons in that Peyton closet.
Which is why he's hilarious and awesome
Yeah.
and fun at a fucking party,
Yeah.
Delco.
I mean, imagine being that great your entire career, and the year you leave Tennessee is when a backup quarterback wins the national championship there. Like, that should have been Peyton's. You know?
Loser. Never
know.
won anything. Loser.
Well, he won 2 Super
It's
Bowls.
true.
He won 2 Super Bowls.
He won 1.5.
Derek got him the other one, but whatever.
Kinda,
man.
yeah.
You got benched for
That's
Osweiler.
why he's doing Derek's show, dude. He owes him. He owes him for that Super Bowl, dude. But he got 2. Eli got 2 at the end of the day. It's a great family there. But this rocks. Morgan Wallen, dude, just fucking doing it. Those tickets are the most expensive behind Taylor Swift right now.
For Morgan Wallen?
Oh, yes. Because we have drinkinbrostickets.com, and like I'll look at the prices to kind of gauge what is popular or whatever. Like, dude,
So
it was Taylor Swift, Morgan Wallen, And I think third was Olivia Rodrigo underneath that.
Is a Morgan Wallen then the Meek Mill in this situation?
No.
Him and like a Luke Combs?
No. Oh, gross.
Keep your dirty tongue off of Luke Combs' reputation.
I'm just saying, there's a way they got
My good friend
so
Luke
much fame.
Combs is,
We get a fast car.
He went from fucking playing as Hurricane in the Grand X studio as we interview him to being like the biggest country singer ever in like a year.
Yeah.
I know. And does he return your calls, guys?
No.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I saw him at the 2018 Players just dump it on 17 and in the water.
Yeah, like he
Getting
owes a
booed.
little bit of his success to you guys. Has he told you that?
it's not zero.
It's not zero.
Even the guy from Beatbox thanked Bob the other day. Justin.
Yeah.
For what?
Bob wrote an article about him at
I used
TFM
to
for Beatbox.
original promotional material for Beatbox.
Wow. Did he need to be reminded of that, or he knew?
He knew. I told him
he
I was
knew,
the one, but
yeah.
he knew. Like, he remembered the title of the article and everything.
I mean, he remembered everything.
Yeah.
It was pretty baller.
It's not zero, Bob.
It's not zero, Bob, okay?
It's
Just know that.
not
When you
zero.
go home today, you're not zero.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a step above that.
And that's about as far as we're going to go.
It sure is.
Giving you credit.
Now, if you want to hop in that suicide pod after this in Switzerland, feel free.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
Because that thing's fired up, dude. We're up and running.
It has been for a while, right? But no one has used it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Like we talked
So-
about it a while ago.
Yeah.
Somebody used it. And it was an American,
It
proud
was,
to say.
yes, this was a first-time suicide pod use.
Look at that. So that's what they chose, was out in the woods like that?
This is where it happened.
Nice. That's not bad at all, dude.
No.
Listen, we got a lot of main events coming up for the United States with the World Cup. We got the Olympics. We got to clean up the streets.
Yeah.
Look, if you don't want to do it,
Get in the pod.
Get in the pod, yeah.
bye.
I bet you.
That's really bad.
If you
I'm
went,
not. I don't mean any
I
of
bet
that.
you if you went to half the homeless in LA who are cracked out, they'd be like, yeah, get me the fuck
I
off
don't
this
mean any of that. But so Switzerland has always had, right, assisted suicide. One of those. What's
Euthanasia.
earth. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's done in like you pay 20 grand, you travel out there, you have to
Yeah.
meet with a psychologist, check all these things. They give you the stuff in this room, you take it yourself, and they dispose of this body before authorities come. Like they take care of it.
Yeah, they do everything.
But there's lots of different things that you have to go through because they have found the loopholes in these certain businesses, right? The pods. So what happens here, Bob?
Well,
you just
I'll
get
tell
in
you.
them.
So I'll tell you, this is the last resort. Creators of the Sarco Suicide Pod confirmed a 64-year-old Midwestern woman died using their device. And let's see, noting the company's co-presidents, Florian Willits, was the only other person present. So there was somebody there. I don't really know why. Maybe to make sure it worked properly.
I believe there was a photographer there as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Midwestern
you want that?
woman, though? Midwestern woman, why don't you try moving to the coast first?
Do you want? No, well, maybe it was
know?
cancer or something aggressive. We don't know. But
No, we know.
yeah,
was it?
so Bob,
Oh, we do know?
Yeah, we know.
part of the reason why we're talking about this is because when you think about these pods, you go like, yeah, I get it, man. Like if you have Alzheimer's, ALS, whatever, and you're just like, dude, I don't want to be whatever, right?
Yeah.
There's things that we can kind of wrap our heads around. What was this lady's
They closed
big,
the Red Lobster in her
What
town?
was this lady's big thing?
Immune compromised.
Okay.
Yep.
And what do you mean?
It can mean anything.
Sure
I
can.
mean, I'm immune compromised. I
Yeah.
have Crohn's disease.
Yeah.
It can mean anything. I have plenty of friends who are, quote, immune compromised. Whenever you see...
Had
so-
reportedly been suffering from a severe illness and chronic. Can you do the whole thing actually? So she had been.
I didn't even see the other part where she was suffering from a severe illness. All I saw was...
And chronic.
Yeah, severe. So it's severe pain, a very serious illness that involves very severe pain.
Okay.
She reportedly wanted to die for the last 2 years.
Okay.
And Last Resort expressed a similar sentiment, noting the woman, who is yet to be identified, had suffered for a number of years following a battle with this severe immune compromise.
But again, why wouldn't you just? What is it?
Now,
Like, why would
the
you
president, the
not
woman who was
say?
there, because they got a photo of her, the woman, not the woman who died, but the president of this company.
Okay.
She said she was there with her. It was peaceful, fast, and dignified.
Okay.
And then a legal firm reportedly tipped off the police. about using the pod there. That's how they got busted. So
Now this lady wants to head there, but she's
Okay.
79, not 64.
And terminally ill.
Terminally ill. She's from Cape. Okay.
look at that. Dying with dignity is what it is. Now, as soon as I read Midwestern, there's a lot of people that want to commit suicide just because they live in the Midwest. And I understand that during those winters, but
Isn't this like a nice time right now over there?
no. So like there was
Yeah,
a
it's
weird
autumn.
freaky. No,
Gorgeous.
this last week was a weird freaky heat wave. I know it was like 145 on the field at the Ohio State game, and they had to do a bunch of weird shit.
There's
there.
a reason why we can't have any pods here in Austin.
Yeah, well, I would have entered that 18 days ago, 19 days ago from this heat. Yeah, I would have hopped right in.
Sure.
Cranked it up. Do you need the thing? Now, how fast can I hit the button? Can I hit the button?
So I will say, too, as far as investigation, even with these companies, there is always, like, police always come after. They do investigation, make sure that things were on the up and up.
For the ones that are approved.
Right, but I'm saying that even the ones that are approved, they always do an investigation of how it went down, if they did it themselves, blah, 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 right?
Yeah, because that would be such an easy.
You have
alibi
to do that.
To be
So-
like, oh, she wanted it.
But
or
with
he
these
wanted it.
certain, with the approved ones, it's more of a formality. They come in, they go, duh, duh, okay,
Check the
great.
paperwork,
Yeah. Now this, again, is harder to see, right? Did you push the lid down? There's nobody there.
So I
Is that
guess
song play? Push the button.
This-
Don't stop now.
Ding, 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 ding.
here's the last screen time you'll ever get.
Oh, shit. What does it say?
You say hello, and then I guess you have a passphrase that will flood the tank with nitrogen. So
Oh,
that
that's
you pass
fun.
the fuck out.
Yeah. Draft legs. And then, boom, you're dead. 30 seconds later?
You pass out like immediately. You die 10 minutes later.
Great. Oh, that's nice.
There's got to be something bad that's happening in that 10 minutes, no?
Well, it's not approved, so that's why people are getting arrested. This pod is the FDA or whatever you have in Switzerland, right? Has not approved the killer pod.
It's probably not the Food and Drug Administration, but yeah. You
never know.
Yeah, it's true. You
Whatever
really
their
don't.
version of it is, yeah.
OSHA?
OSHA
Anyway,
shut it down. Man.
But look, I mean,
If she was in
It's
that much
pretty
pain, what do you
it's-
do?
it's the classic, slippery slope argument, right? But it is pretty sad to see people that are like, dude, I want to fucking die.
But you're in so
I'm
much
done.
pain. Like,
It makes sense, but there's at a certain point. This is why it's so awkward, right? It's awkward for a place like Canada because they have universal health care, and I'm sure they wouldn't mind getting a few people off the books, right?
Got it.
yes.
So that's why that's awkward there. That's
Mm-hmm.
why that's fucked up there. That's why they send veterans shit like, "Hey, have you thought about killing yourself?"
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. But it's also not great on a open market, on a free market, because people like making money,
Yeah, they do.
and they'll start taking clients for any number of reasons.
Right.
They might like a check more than they like a stranger. So if they want to keep getting more profit and maybe expand their business like any capitalist enterprise would, the difference is they have to find people who want to kill themselves or find people who might be open to the idea of killing themselves.
So you're saying potentially they would gaslight
yes.
Yeah.
some people into killing themselves.
Yes.
For the money.
Yes.
Well, obviously you got to, quarter
That
was
sounds
down.
extreme, right?
Q2 was
That's
down.
like serial killer behavior, no?
For now. But,
Like
I think,
nurse.
But if you're looking into the future, you do, Crime Corner and all that stuff. Like, yeah, that would make sense. Like, at a certain point, one of these places is just like, shit, business is down. How do we get it up?
I mean, look at the pharmaceutical
Tell everyone
industry.
to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Look at the pharmaceutical industry
That's-
right now.
Yeah.
True.
Look at how much they're pushing Ozempic.
That'll
Well,
easily.
he got
this will
me. He just
easily-
now got me. He knew
Yeah.
what to say. He knew he had to just say pharmaceutical, and I'd be right back on your side.
Yeah, because Jesse hates big pharma. What? You do, Jesse. And
I do.
love that about you.
I do.
I love that about
I
you.
mean,
The
what-
only soapbox I have.
What's worse really? A healthcare system that would like you to die because they're tired of paying for you, or a healthcare system that would like to keep you alive as long as possible to milk as much money out of you as possible?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think I'd rather have the people that are like, hey, man, you want to die or what? Like, if you're saying yes,
Yeah.
right?
I
Then-
agree with you.
Okay, then we got him. We got him.
Got him in here.
They said yes. They put in the password. They had many times to not.
We also have to realize
how
that,
much
that,
is the
that people take death differently, like for real. And like these people who are running this shit, yeah, dude. I remember I got a discount on multiple bodies because I'd been to the same funeral home for cremation so many times. The guy looked at me and he goes, "Hey, what do you got? And can you pay cash?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can pay cash for this." And he goes, "Oh, wait, I know your last name. Shit, I think I've done like 3 of your family members."
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll throw you a discount. There's another body.
Punch card
Awesome.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is the pod?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much is the pod versus?
Does it have
Is
those?
price really an issue for these people?
Well, I'm saying like the $10,000 or $20,000 one, I forget, is like a sweet spa that takes care of absolutely everything and gives you many chances to say no. So why would you go with a pod over like a service that, you know what I mean?
There's
That's
be
what I'm
like
saying.
An
It's got to
ejection fee,
be
right? Like if you just decide last minute not to, that you still owe them money.
Yeah, you still paid for it.
Yeah, you paid for it.
But
How much?
Boy, I see $20, but that can't be right.
That's not. No, to dispose of the body is the difficult part. Or unless you're just returning it to the family, I guess. But not $20, dude. Because you got to clean that pod.
I think
One
you
would imagine
don't-
you're going to dump out, right?
I think the $20 one, they just stab you with a broken bottle.
yeah.
Which, look, that happens. But I guess what's the other side of this? You go Winona Judd and just blow your brains out?
I guess. Could that possibly hurt? So the capsule cost $725,000 to make.
Okay.
Future Sarko's 15.
How many kills do you get with that, though?
A lot. They're reusable.
That's what I'm saying. So does it say, all right, for $725, I can kill 1,000 people? Because then you would put your price based on that.
What's that suicide law down there? What does it say?
Dude, it says the only cost for the user is $21 for nitrogen.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Really?
So that's too cheap, dude.
Don't stop now.
That's too cheap and easy.
Is
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
There needs to be a level.
There needs to be a little thing where you go like,
Only
I
the
definitely
rich
fucking
deserve to die?
No, dude, but like
So there's probably other
100. I mean,
Yeah.
something.
I assume there's other costs associated as well because they do a psychiatric assessment beforehand.
Okay, yeah. So they're making you pay
And
for all
obviously, you probably have to cover the cost of like, oh, I want it in the forest. It's like, all right, well, you're paying for gas and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you got to cover the salaries of the 3 people a day. But even then, if you're looking at like $5,000, that's a credit card you apply for,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And then you just put it on a card, and then one of your relatives can
That's
do it.
it. Yeah.
Pass down the gift of debt.
Yep. All the way to your family members and just say, hey, guys, this was for my death, and you're paying for it, Ricky. Love you.
You couldn't save me.
Gotta go. Bye-bye.
$20 pod.
Just flip them a 20, dude, and get in there.
Listen.
Hop in. But yeah, we finally did it, man. So I think these things will be popping up everywhere. You
Oh,
know?
really? Everywhere where?
I mean, wherever, you want to die, I think. I'm surprised there's not more in like Africa.
Well, where can you do that? Oregon?
I'm not
Can
sure.
you do
No,
that
you can't
anywhere
do it
here?
anywhere in the United States.
But I mean,
Okay.
look, as far as The Simpsons calling it, this is Futurama, but still.
Suicide booth.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Just a good old-fashioned suicide
I think
booth.
we sufficiently
20
said all the wrong things during this.
I don't think we
What?
did.
25 cents.
Jesse, I don't think we did. You
We
know?
didn't.
Look, there's a lot of people out there that you can just drive down the streets of Austin. You'd be like, oh, yeah, that guy should probably die. You know? I bet you if you asked them, you got in their face. Shit. You guys should actually do it for Street Gonzo, Joel. Ask people if they would use a suicide pod.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
It's a good question to
Don't
ask.
do that.
Why? Did you hear what they did yesterday? Holy Christ.
What'd they do?
They asked a bunch of Mexicans in San Antonio if it was okay to use the N-word.
For them.
For them, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Then they showed a doll that was a light-skinned black doll.
Mm-hmm.
Is this too dark? Like, can this be an N-word? Can that not be an N-word? Which is fun. So Suicide Pod is definitely lower rung than what we did yesterday. So I think they're fine.
Oh shit, Garth. Yeah. Who said Garth?
No, look, Garth has got a cuck situation. So the ex-wife and her new husband lives on the property. Now, do they all swing and fuck each other? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that works out. Is it's Trisha Yearwood, him, and then his ex-wife, and then her new husband, but they at the bottom of the hill.
Just because he's a cuck doesn't mean he's not ahead of the sex ring.
Yeah.
He's just watching everybody else fuck.
You start with cuck.
So is that his first wife right there? Yeah. And then who's her husband now?
I don't know if I don't know if she lives there with her husband. Does she? I guess she has to.
Yeah, she does.
You can't have like the single ex-wife on the property.
No, that'd be weird, right? Yeah.
I only see one spouse listed for her.
Okay.
Garth?
Boyfriend, maybe?
It's Garth. Yeah,
Okay, so
86
she's a boyfriend?
Yeah, probably a boyfriend.
Right.
Well, it's also, too, if she gets married, she probably loses that alimony.
Right. That's the same reason Olivia never married.
Yep.
Olivia Wilde never married Sudeikis, right? Because she was married to some fucking prince or something.
Yeah, this is like Saudi fucking prince or something. Yeah. God, man. We should have seen that coming, huh? At 19 years old. Just blowing up marriages left and right, you know?
How do you deal with that? Like, that your fiance, because they always get engaged but never get married, right?
Sure.
Is still getting money from her, you know?
I told you, my buddy
and will not marry you.
My buddy in LA was just like, hey, it's a great life, and all they do is travel. But if she were to marry him, all that money goes away from that executive. So, yeah. And then she's pissed off about it. So, in my buddy's situation, she's so pissed off about it, she's like, fuck him. Let's just keep spending this money. So it's like, all right.
Okay.
I understand it.
Cool.
Now with Garth, who knows where the secrets are with Garth, you know? Where the bodies are at. He's still never come clean about that.
Come clean about what?
For, hey, dude, I know what's going on with your mom's house.
No, he has, but
he did?
He gets really pissed about it.
Still?
Yeah, like not 1 ounce of like getting it, no humor with it, is really just like so, like hates it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. By the way, we're sticking the music theme here because it was a breaking news story that's T.I. and Tiny just won $71 million in court for intellectual property.
What?
Yeah.
So I was actually very confused when I was at the Falcons game on Sunday because T.I. was there.
He's Atlanta.
But last I had heard he was a sex criminal.
So, yeah, they're going through a trial and something else. He was also in jail for, I think, ecstasy was when they got pulled over. But yeah, there's this thing that's been going on for a long time. And I don't know what happens. But in the meantime, they had another court case against a toy company that allegedly ripped off his line of toys. And he just got awarded $71 million for these toys.
What?
Yeah, isn't it weird?
What toys?
They're like they're based on like a little band that he created with his kids, I guess. And they're dolls of this little music band.
Okay.
$71 million. Tiny just walked out and she goes, look, we did it for the culture. I don't really know what that means in this case.
Just, black people getting paid.
Yeah, sure.
Not getting stolen from, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But congratulations. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, back in January, T.I. and Tiny are accused of rape in lawsuit.
Oh, yeah.
But that case has been charged for a very suspect reason, maybe suspect on the accuser's part, which is, what is it? Judge Sherilyn Peace Garnett writes that after the lawsuit was filed, T.I. and Tiny put forth 2 challenges to the woman's complaint, that it was barred by a statute of limitations. So that's a little sus. But then that the woman failed to provide any factual allegations to back up her claim that the couple drugged and assaulted her at a nightclub in 2005. It was thrown out, however, because the Jane Doe accuser failed to respond to the couple's motion to dismiss the case in a timely manner. So they filed to dismiss, and she never
went back?
Got back.
Yeah.
Wow, so they're out of that, huh?
Allegedly. The judge left it open for 21 days. for her to come back with that. And actually, it's been 21 days because this was on August 9th. So, yeah, he's cleared. Cleared is strong, but
Yeah.
For now.
Semantics and
he's Cosby'd of those charges.
yeah, he's Cosby'd.
They've had a bunch of run-ins, the two of them. So who knows, man? Who fucking knows? He's definitely going to be on that list somewhere, right? Yeah. T.I.? Yeah, let's face it.
You can have whatever you like.
So is she, probably. Yeah, exactly.
She has to be because I don't understand
Yes.
any other way
No, me neither.
for that to work unless
For that,
she is
that face and nose?
freak that knows all the secrets, right? She's got to be a freaky freak
You're going to hear
that
some,
has all his skeletons.
yeah, a lot of Nude Africa type of stories on
Jesse's not familiar with Nude Africa. And,
What?
nudeafrica.com.
There's a guy running for governor of North Carolina, and they just bombshell reporting that he was spending a lot of his time on a site called nudeafrica.com.
Just like the hangy boobs and stuff?
No. It's just like
black women.
black porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's a really lo-fi porno website with a message board, and you can comment on all this stuff. And he was a super commenter.
It looks like it's from the early 2000s,
To put it
late
in
90s. Yeah.
To put it in RPR parlance, first in the chat every morning.
So it'd be like a Reuben.
Yeah.
It'd be a Craig. Yeah. So he was like the Craig of
A filthy porno site.
a filthy lo-fi, possibly consensual. We're not sure.
Well, it's so old school that it's just message boards. Remember when it was just message
And like
boards?
No.
photos being uploaded.
Yeah.
It's not really sex video.
No, there's no videos. It's like
I think
photos.
there is. It's a lot of photos, but he also detailed, like, he would type in about how he was fucking his sister, or not his sister, his wife's sister, and cheating on his wife and all this stuff in the grossest sex you've ever heard of. Even I won't bother you with the details of that, Jesse.
Yeah, and you would love to make me be like, what the fuck, Bob?
It's one of those things, though, where you read the comments and it sounds like a little kid who's trying, like, writing it to be cool on something versus
that
somebody who's
one-
actually had sex.
What was that one movie? You and me and everyone we know or whatever?
I forget.
Something and like the kid is like messaging some older lady. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
You
what
and
it
me
felt
and
like.
Dupree?
Poop. No, it's like I'll poop into your
That
butt
is-
and back.
Oh, that
and
was
forth and back and forth.
Yeah. There was a South Park episode like that too.
Yeah, I think that's where they were getting it from. But
Yeah,
anyway.
but it was very much like that. It's like, yeah, and then like she peed, and then I
yeah,
peed.
yeah. Okay, cool.
So just
Where's
looking
the
at Nude
crime?
Africa.
Where's the crime?
We're waiting to see. The crime will be at the ballot box on November 5th, you know? He's our new Herschel Walker this year.
Oh, okay.
So he's running for governor of North Carolina.
Okay.
See how that shakes out down there. Delco, congratulations on your Phillies winning last night. Very, very proud of you. Okay, you beat the Braves, and that's all fun. However,
Proud of you?
well,
Yeah.
I did so much.
he did a lot.
It was all me.
He did a lot for the team. However, and this is for Bob and for Jesse here on TMZ this morning. This is a headline about the Phillies that Jesse would write, and I love it. And it's so funny that I was like, man, my wife had to have written this. Yep, there it is. Philadelphia Phillies celebrate NL East crown with shirtless dance party. Mm-hmm. No, it's not a shirtless. It's just, hey, dude, you dump
it's
beers all over each other.
It's a boy party.
Yeah.
Some people played, some people didn't. But we're all
A shirtless dance party. It's been going on for 150 years. Like, yeah.
Oh, I was in the background there. Yeah.
There you are. There's Delco
shirtless
in the background.
It looks like a shirtless
He
dance.
wishes he had Castellanos'.
I know. Look at that guy.
Torso.
He's fucking yoked.
No, I was talking about Harper.
Yeah, Bryce
You're more
Harper.
in line with Harper for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, where was it? There it is.
There he is right there, right in the middle. But a shirtless dance party? No,
That's what it
man.
looks like.
No, it's not, you know.
Nope.
Well, all right.
Well,
that looks a little gay right
Now they're
there.
taking their shirts off. They're pouring
Yeah.
beer all over each other and they're dancing.
It's still just
what,
all Bryce Harper.
Yeah, but you
What
take
else is it?
You just take all this energy home to your wife, you know?
Well,
Don't forget, Bryce is a Mormon.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Shit. What are they drinking right there? Can you see that
Pretty
label?
strict,
This
clearly,
is-
because he's
Yeah, I know.
drinking. He's
Yeah, he's not. I don't think a practicing more.
No.
I don't know
So
what booze
either.
this is. I do see that fancy tequila bottle in the background that we have
Oh,
on our
shit.
set.
Yeah, we've had that. That's
He's
very good tequila.
he's a Vegas Mormon.
All
got
right.
it.
All right. We finally got to watch Tom Brady over the weekend call a game. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
It's worth the $30 million a year.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit, man.
Totally.
Me and Jesse were just like, what is going on here? I mean, that's not great. Man. So who knows? Maybe he gets out of there soon. Maybe he goes back and starts playing again.
I don't know. Anytime anything like this happens, he gets any kind of backlash, he does a shirtless workout
Really?
video or pictures that get like leaked. Whoops.
Brady?
Yeah, he's
not
been doing
like-
it a lot
They
lately.
plant in.
Was this what he
They
posted?
plant stories. Yeah, this was. So you're like, oh, and then everyone just like forgets. He does this anytime there's any little.
Yeah.
He does something like, oh, Tom Brady working out. You're
Whoopsies.
like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He should just go back and play. It's not great out there. And then he should switch with Kelsey. Travis Kelsey looks exhausted, and he looks like he's over life right now.
Oh, like in the game?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were going to say Jason.
No, Jason's
know.
living his best life. Jason's fucking awesome in the booth.
He was also shirtless dancing.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, because that's what you guys do.
Well, that's what he does.
I'm just over
That's
there.
what all you guys.
I love
are in
Jason
this
Kelsey.
for.
Really love him, especially with the Eagles and everything. But just, man, there's so much Jason Kelsey.
There's a lot of
There's
it.
a lot of Jason Kelsey.
There's a lot of it, but he is very good at his job, though, at least. So maybe he switches there because Travis looks like he is exhausted. People are finally starting to come down on him this morning where they're like, hey, dude, did you party way too hard this offseason? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's what I think.
you saw him partying.
Everywhere.
Didn't this happen last year, though? He started slow, caught his groove in the playoffs, had an all-time playoff.
I guess, but like the pictures of him, like that video of him on the bench Sunday night was just like, oh, man, that is a guy who is just fucking done. Like
How
he looked
old
like
is he
was
though?
done.
35.
34, I think.
I don't think he's even that old.
Yeah.
So,
Look
No,
him
he's
up.
like
but-
34, 35, right?
Yeah, he signed a 2 more.
Maybe
like
not.
He's
2-year
34.
Yeah,
He's 34.
So he signed a 2-year deal. He's definitely got to be over after that because he looks fucking. Even Pat Mahomes looked tired in that game on Sunday night. Bags under his eyes and shit. It's like they're all
That's
trying
how
to
his
party with
Was
Taylor
face
Swift.
Was there a
Look.
little bit of an Atlanta flu?
No,
Oh.
Like there's a Miami flu, you
hitting
know?
the strip club.
the strip clubs though are no.
Some of the best. Some of the best wings.
Well, the wings are great.
That lemon pepper.
Yeah, lemon pepper Lou down there. The wings are great, but strip club wise, it's a different clientele. So tough call there, you know.
Kelsey's in the black girls.
I think, yeah, but he would get caught at there. Travis Kelsey would get caught, and that would be a massive story. So no, I don't think so. Because you know they're waiting to tear him down at any moment. They
Oh,
can.
yeah, he's got to keep it.
So
Boys only. That's how these guys get away with, partying. It's a boy shirtless dance party, babe.
that's all it is. It's just a boy
girls
shirtless
allowed.
dance party, and then, we got a friend named Diddy who's going to fly in some people, and everybody's going to have a nice night.
Yep, boys only.
Have a nice night of it. We've been talking about this Menendez thing on the show. We're almost at the end of it for Netflix. Ryan Murphy came out this morning and said they've never seen the show, so I don't know what they're fucking pissed off about. Now, you and I have gotten so far into it where, yeah, dude, they've given them multiple episodes to tell their side of the story and the fucking thing. So unless there's some weird big reveal at the end,
No,
it
there's
does
no-
kind of leave you wondering of like, all right, cool. Well, here's my question on the reveal is like after the trial's over, do they go back and be like, all right, well, we tried it and it didn't work,
What do you mean?
This defense of saying we were molested and all that shit.
Yeah, wasn't that bullshit? Didn't they recant?
So I don't know. Jesse
No.
knows the story better than I do.
No, so they had a trial with that, with the sexual whatever, when they were wearing the sweaters and talking about it and crying. That was a mistrial. They had a trial. The second trial is where they were convicted.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't know
They
that.
had 2 trials.
Shit.
The first one was a mistrial, but because it was Menendez, because it was, Beverly Hills, lots of money, whatever, they did actually try it again.
No shit.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't remember that side of the story. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So, all right, at least we got some
Could be
places to
right.
go. But
I could be
in
right.
my
I could
opinion,
be wrong.
yeah, look
Yeah.
it up, Bob. Was there 2 trials for the Menendez brothers?
I believe there was. I'm looking at I'm trying to find how valid their accusations were of it was, because remember they tried to say it was self-defense. And then they said no, absolutely not. They're you mutilated the bodies and shit. What do you?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to see if their accusations were true or not of the sexual abuse.
Yeah, I'm looking at it
No, there's
too.
no way to see if they're true or not.
Yeah, you'll never know that. That's
So that's why it's so.
Well, I just didn't know if they had come out and been all right, yeah, we were.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're maintaining.
yeah.
Oh,
They're
they're
still
still
To
saying
this
that.
day,
To
yeah,
this
yeah,
day,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
They're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
get a
yeah.
new trial.
Yeah, yeah. They never said no, it didn't happen.
Okay.
They're still actually.
Trying for a new trial, yeah.
So actually, there were technically 3 trials.
Yeah, because there was the arraignment, right?
No, they were tried individually at first.
Yes.
So there was 1 trial for each brother. Both juries deadlocked, and there was a mistrial. In the second trial, they were tried together by a single jury that found them guilty because the judge excluded the evidence of abuse from their defense. So he was like, "You can't talk about that," or that will not count towards the argument, towards the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going after all these. You got the Patterson, you got this one. Everybody's trying to get a new trial here. I think
Kim Kardashian speaks to the Menendez brothers.
Yeah, she went in and talked to him. Why? I don't know.
Girl,
Yeah. She's
calm
on that list.
down. Girl, calm down.
I know. But I don't look. Ryan Murphy's certainly leaving it in there that maybe the kids were molested, so who knows?
No, he's leaving it in there that they're saying that.
Yeah, well, there's just some. It's tough, right? Not because I don't want to believe them, but because the testimony or memory of anyone is bad, and of children is especially bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they said it stopped when Lyle was 8 and Eric was 6. So any memories they had would have to be prior to 8 and 6 years old.
Oh, well, in this thing that we're watching, it said that it was going on up until he was 18 years old. So we'll see.
Yeah,
other people
and the
have supported
problem
it.
is, the other problem is they were, before they went to trial or talked to their lawyers, they were in jail together, next to each other. So, which you should not do. They just didn't think, you know what I mean? First of all, they could get their shit together, story-wise,
yeah.
and they can come up with a story.
And they had an elaborate plan to sneak out of jail to get out of there. That was the dumbest shit of all time. Remember, it was somebody would be waiting with a Lamborghini, and we'll hide out in the clothes fucking
It was stupid.
baskets and all that other shit.
It was stupid. It was just a crazy kid's fucking fantasy of escaping from prison, really.
And now they're coming after Ryan Murphy saying, hey, this is all you're doing is making a living off these fucking dirtbags. But I like it. I think it's very good. I think it's been very well done. There's one episode I didn't like. You guys can find that out on your own, guess which one that is. But we watched it last night. Just the one shot. Yeah. But other than that, it's been good to see, and he's going to keep churning it out. The ratings have been phenomenal, so why not? Aaron Hernandez is up next. Obviously, we went over that, and Jesse's not happy with that, but they're running trailers during football, and that'll be coming at your face. And then the Vince McMahon one, he just released a statement this morning saying it's all fucking bullshit.
What do you mean it's all bullshit?
They're painting him as a bad guy and not as a businessman. He didn't get a fair shake.
This is why, I only need documentaries that are unauthorized. Do you know what I mean? Where the person goes, this is bullshit. That's how I know it's fucking real.
That's how I know it's real. I also know it's real because he did all of it on camera.
Yeah.
Who?
McMahon.
Vince?
Oh, yeah.
He did the crazy stuff on camera.
Yeah.
So that's on camera.
I know.
You can only imagine.
My God, dude.
his meetings and what he would say to people, and you know what I mean?
bet it was on a Diddy level. You know, the McMahon shit.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
we need to cross-reference. Can we get cross-tabs on country singers who hung out with WWF stars a lot?
Yeah.
Because that...
Yeah, that's a long list.
How
friends.
many country singers have been in the ring between 1980 and we'll call it 2010?
Oh shit.
Yeah, a lot. Jelly rolls out there, you know? Kidding. That would be the worst of it. Hey, so you want a career? Cool. You got to pop over to the other room with Jelly Roll. What? No, yeah. It's just, you know.
Oh, the first thing that comes up is 10 times country music collided with wrestling, featuring Jelly Roll.
Shut the
Stop
fuck
it.
up.
Oh yeah, because he did.
What did he do with them?
He did right? It was recent.
Yeah, also-
but he did a WWE something. He was in the ring.
Toby Keith was in attendance.
TK.
But this was kind of on brand at a Raw at Madison Square Garden on September 11th. Who knows which September 11th, but one of them post.
Sure.
Who else is in there?
Yeah, so Jelly Roll did it, but he's too recent. Jelly Roll was just there, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're getting the genres mixed up. Rappers love wrestling. It's not country
Both.
music.
A country?
Oh, no.
No.
Country does too.
Yes. Country's been very,
John Cena made his whole career wearing jorts.
yeah.
Yeah, being a rapper.
It's, look.
He was Walmart brand. I mean, that man was Walmart.
If you're going after conservative shit, it's wrestling, country music. Like, yeah, dude, NASCAR. There's some stereotypes that are definitely real, for sure. And yeah, country's in there. Who are the other guys they're listing, I wonder?
Toby Keith. I see. It's a lot of recent. I'm getting a lot of recent shit. Let me fix the search.
Yeah, who
I
else
can-
is in there, I
like
wonder?
Hardy.
Hardy.
Yeah. Let me back up the search to a custom range.
Hardy's the restaurant?
No.
Okay.
Jeff Hardy?
Because Hardy's the restaurant is also big in country.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think if you put Hardy's on that list, yeah, you're going to get hungry afterwards, and you're going to want to go to Hardy's.
Country artist Mickey James.
See, you're just exposing yourself.
You're just
Your list
saying
sucks.
things.
Bob, this is crazy, man.
You're
what
just
you're doing.
saying
A
weird
good
names.
detective goes down rabbit holes. All right, you don't always find anything
You
in the
follow
rabbit hole.
every lead.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you sure do.
You climb every mountain.
No stone unturned over there for Bob today. And he's digging, dude. He's
Yeah.
really digging into it. We appreciate it, Bob.
Perhaps some would say reach.
I mean, look,
Reaching.
you want to know someone who was hanging out in prime Vince and prime WWE?
Who do we got?
Donald Trump was on a few of those.
Oh, he sure was.
Donald
Fuck yeah, he
Trump
was.
participated.
Yeah,
I know.
he was in it. He was in the fucking ring.
He got stunned, I believe.
I think he did.
And he took a stunner.
Yeah.
Also, I believe a steel chair.
He's an athlete.
He's the only president in United States history to take a steel chair. to
Sure
the
is,
dome.
dude. Sure it is. And he's running today. 78 years old. He got hit in the head with a steel chair. And he's fine.
I think that's why you can't kill him
You can't.
because, I mean, if a steel chair is not going to do the job.
No, nothing will at that point. But at one point, though, every celebrity and their mother used to pop by and do WWE to promote whatever project it was. Over the years, you know what I've always seen a lot recently is Bad Bunny for some reason.
Nah, he's a wrestler, I guess.
Is he?
Kinda.
Yeah, I heard he's pretty good. But he's been there for sure.
A lot of crossover. I mean, you got obviously Mike Tyson back in the day, Mr. T.
Now, what did Mike Tyson do?
Wrestler?
No, just sexually. Is there something he did or having a hard time with that one?
Hired a bad lawyer.
Yeah, sure did. Sure did on that one. But everybody would pop in and do shit. Fuck, man. You know, Hulk Hogan told a story the other day about it. In Rocky 3, they were asking him in that scene if Stallone actually picked him up. And Hulk Hogan said yes. And he goes, I weighed about 325 pounds. And he goes, Stallone was struggling, but he got me up. And that when he threw me, that was real. And I was like, holy shit, dude. Way to go, Sly. Way to go, Sly. All right, we got some big parties coming up here. Want to chat about that. So we are Carter Countdown, 7 days away. 7 days from today,
Oh, God.
Jimmy Carter
Okay.
turns 100. Now, I told Bob this on Drinkin' Bros yesterday. I did order 2 rubber Jimmy Carter masks, one for
See.
me, one for him. to wear during the show.
You're just
Too much.
spiking the football right now.
Nope.
You're Betty
Sure.
Whiting him, dude.
And then Bob, I did buy you a autographed 8x10 of Jimmy. Now I went through the archives here to try to find one that was you. You know?
Yeah.
Something that was really you, something that you guys love. So I did find one where he's wearing denim and he's at his farm, his peanut farm, and he's kind of just propped up on the side of the fence after a hard day's work, and he signed it. So
Love that.
It's
It's
in
like
black and
Nice.
white.
It's kind of like an American Gothic feel.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
nice.
yeah,
It's a
fun.
black and
Love
white
that.
from looks like early '80s.
But look, I'm not gonna.
Potentially.
Yeah, I'm not gonna celebrate anything until the day.
Yeah,
I
Well,
can't-
I've
we
ordered.
can't even.
I've already
That's
ordered.
fine.
This
You got to get your
stuff.
ducks in a row. Like it's fine, but like I'm
Like we
taking
don't have
nothing
a
for
doubt that he's gonna make it.
Yeah.
But
I don't
you
want
know,
to jinx anything.
yeah, we don't wanna
Sure.
jinx it.
I have a lot
Like
of
we
doubts.
don't even want to give an update today.
No.
I do. Is there anything on from that dirty little grandson of his who won't shut the fuck up, Jason?
No, they killed him.
Yeah, we actually have an update.
Do you really?
Never
Okay.
better. Never better.
Never
Stop
better.
it.
I said okay. What I meant was phenomenal.
He's gonna outlive Biden.
Yep. I think that
Where's
might be
he-
true.
Where's he at here?
Is it Jason that was doing it?
It's Jason. Yeah.
Jason Carter, yeah.
Well, Jason Carter's the one who keeps leaking all this stuff.
Yeah. My grandpa.
Well, Jimmy's the one that's leaking stuff, but yeah,
Well, Jimmy's got Secret Service to protect him from death.
he sure does.
Oh yeah, Jesse. Did you hear about this story? The
Oh,
other day?
this is gonna blow your mind.
Oh, furious.
Yeah,
What?
you're gonna be angry.
Furious.
They were trying to get rid of Jimmy's
They
detail.
said that if they have such a problem protecting Trump, that they need to get rid of Jimmy's detail and give the extra people to Trump.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
You kidding me?
No, Jimmy needs it.
Jimmy needs it. Because that little Jason fuck is waiting to kill
With
Grandpa.
a pillow?
Qui bono.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Who was waiting by the bedside with his hand on the fucking plug? He's doing okay. Meanwhile, he's like, dude, I'm good.
Let's see if there's
Because
a quick
how much
update
is
on him.
TMZ going to pay for that footage? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone else leaves the room. See, security's not there. You start unplugging shit.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And also, like, I'm sure, like, guarding a dude in hospice might be a little bit different than,
God,
like, a campaigning
Lord-
presidential. Do you know what I'm saying?
If I was one of Jimmy's agents, I would be like, "Fuck that, dude. This
Seriously,
is sweet."
this gig
I don't do
is
anything.
nice.
You don't do anything.
Yeah.
You just kind of hang out in the other room all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, waiting for him to die.
Because,
Creepy.
like, are you really keeping your head on a swivel for people running in to kill Jimmy Carter?
Man, could you imagine? Like
Someone
the
takes
last
a run
day.
at him?
Yep.
Yeah. Like,
The
are you
last
really,
day.
like, looking on the rooftops?
The day before his 100th birthday, somebody takes a run at Jimmy. Could you
It'd be
imagine?
you.
Yeah, it's
so
fucking
that we don't
Ross.
win.
He's like, I don't want
I
him
know.
to reach 100.
I got to win the bet.
It'd be
obviously.
people like you that like bet the wrong people the wrong thing,
I mean,
which is what you did.
what a funny way to make a name for yourself, right?
Holy
I
shit!
fucking, like-
Who did you assassinate? Oh, Jimmy Carter. What?
How'd you do it?
I just
I
snuck up
literally
behind
just
him. He was
went
100.
into the room.
I
I
slapped
scared him.
I like
he had a heart
put
attack.
my
I sneezed.
hand over his mouth for literally 5 seconds, and he was dead.
I sneezed. Do you think for real talk here? Do you think he's on an intubator and they're just kind of waiting until
No,
he
he's
hits
hospice.
a hunch? No, I know, but
they want to try to stretch it.
yeah,
Who knows, man?
Why would you though?
it'd be the
stretch it?
only president to ever reach 100.
He's breaking.
Okay.
He's breaking his own record here.
Okay, then they're stretching it. Yeah,
He's got 8 days, so
yeah, he's fine, dude. He's okay,
he's
as
gonna
Jason
luff
says.
balloons.
Yeah,
Luffs
He's doing-
balloons.
okay.
I just can't believe we've gotten this
And
close.
who among us cannot hope to just be okay?
We should
every
reach
day?
out and see if he wants to come on the pod.
Yeah,
Could you fucking imagine?
I can tell you what he'd say. The only pod I want to be in is that one in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Get me in that and let me push the button. Don't
Dun,
stop
dun,
now.
dun,
Ding, 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 ding,
ding.
But yeah, we're excited. That party's going to be next Tuesday here on the show.
Yeah.
Bring your peanuts, okay? I'm going to be
gonna
doing
be a
lines of
peanut
peanut
party,
dust.
yep.
And I'm in shell only, right? Like, I'm not doing a de-shelled fucking jog.
No.
This is
me
crap
neither.
baseball
Yeah.
stadium.
Yep, I agree.
So
all over the
he
floor.
is
I
going to
agree.
be, like, he's not going to be able to look anything up. Do you know what I mean? He's going to be full.
You're going to have a hands full of peanuts. all day.
Peanut
Peanuts and
cracking.
peach hard AF for
Yep.
Jimmy.
Yeah, Peach
Yep.
Hard AF, obviously. Peaches for Jimmy in Georgia. And we'll celebrate his entire life.
Look, I mean, there is
that day.
another reason to drink hard AF. As mediocre of a president as Jimmy Carter was,
Yeah.
I said this before on the show, he is the one that legalized basically microbrewing. And
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. He was the one, because prior to that, we still had a lot of like prohibition era laws on the books for like at home beer making or small market beer making and stuff like that. He signed, or I guess sort of deregulated that with what he signed, and then that started first the beer boom, right? The microbrew boom, and then everything that has come since then: micro distillery, micro seltzer.
That's all
'Cause
Jimmy.
otherwise, it would just be.
AB.
But,
and,
yeah.
Yeah. And with Jimmy, he lived long enough that he's not the worst president of all time. So, he's good. He can exit this world in peace now.
Okay.
But they're going to wait till he's a hunch. When do you think they pull the plug on him? You think it's the day after? How many days do you think they wait? And are we going to get a shot of him, like, for real?
12 years.
Yeah, I think
Yeah. He's going to make
yeah.
it a really long time.
12 years a slave, then they just got him on. I mean,
I don't know.
how long can you just keep pumping somebody full of air, I guess?
Well, just look at a Shivo or Terry. What was it?
Oh, yeah. How long was
You
Shivo
can
in there?
keep someone alive
I mean, they're feeding him
for
He's
a
getting water.
very long time.
Yeah.
It's just
Heart's pumping.
pretty shitty to do.
Well,
but
it's
you
8
can.
days, Jesse. 7 now. 7 days.
Yeah.
7 days, that's it.
No, that's fine. I'm saying like when if they kept him alive for.
I
a long
can't
time.
believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. Remember, we had this bet. This bet started a year ago, for Christ's sakes.
I think it
And
was
he
when
was in hospice for
Sizemore.
like.
It's
Yes.
when Tom Sizemore died and Carter was still alive.
Yeah, remember that? Who was going to go first? We did that show. It was
He
Tom
keeps-
Sizemore or Carter?
Keep stacking bodies.
Oh, it's left and right. Left and fucking right, dude. Another party we're going to have, by the way, that we just decided on is the election party. So obviously, every 4 years we have a massive election party. We will keep it in Austin, Texas this year. A bunch of you guys have hit us up of like, hey, where's it going to be? Can we come? Yes, you can. We'll pick the bar here in the next week and a half. They were very nice and said, hey, we could come to Mar-a-Lago and all that stuff. It was like a 5x5 table with the rest of press. Needed headphones. It would have been tough to pull guests up on stage, and they wouldn't let us bring our own booze in there, And I understand what you're saying, Ross. Why don't you want to drink champagne all night? Maybe, maybe not. This could be a hard after where I want to black out, so we'll find out. But yeah, we'll have it at a bar in downtown Austin. So if you're making plans or want to come out, every 4 years we do it. It's crazy as shit, and this one will be no exception for sure. And then one other thing that I wanted to cap off here before we get out of here is your story about the super yacht thing keeps getting weirder and weirder. So you might be right on that, Jabes.
We don't know what we're right about. We just were asking questions.
Yeah. So Bob, have you heard about this on that
Not
super
heard
yacht?
The new super yacht news. No.
There allegedly is authorities are there now. They're investigating this as a manslaughter currently, and there is 2 safes at the bottom of that yacht that contain drives with top secret info from the United States, the UK, Italy, and one other country. I forget who it is. But right now they're dispatching dive teams to go and get these goddamn things because they're worried somebody else is going to steal them. I don't know what's on this shit, but to go back to what Jesse said, they just finished that trial. His partner gets clipped, on a bicycle the next day?
Or 2 days before they left on this yacht.
We already have the technology to cloud seed and create weather.
No, I think what I'm saying is I don't think they were meant to go down. I think they were trying to escape something, right? But the storm kind of took them down and exposed some stuff. So I think they were trying to all
Get out of there?
Get the fuck out. No?
No.
The people that were on there were a strange group. So that's the other thing,
Yeah.
too, where it's like, oh, you guys are all partying together? Okay. Weird.
I mean, the other guy was murdered, hit by a car and killed the day before, right? Or that
Yep.
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you just slip a captain a some money and say, if the weather looks shitty, you know, stay out there.
Full steam ahead.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. I mean, look, you still got to deal with the water spout.
Yeah, I don't believe that they like timed a murder to an insane storm. I just can't.
No, they created it.
But what I can get behind is that these people were all trying to escape with these weird drives, and the storm took them down. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Because why else? I think it's just because the guy dying before, and then the weird group of people that are all connected in this weird way going on a yacht for some party.
It's a very bizarre story.
Just saying.
And none of it really makes sense.
It's too weird to not ask questions other than Delco wants to go as far as they created the storm. I can't go down that road. But what I can do is that they were whatever plans they had were thwarted by the storm.
If we could create our own water spouts, it would be great. But I don't think we're there yet, okay?
I don't know.
It would be hilarious. I know we can seed cloud and get rain and all that other shit. And what is it, Japan or China or something like that? I don't know why they don't do it
Middle
here.
East.
They've tested weapons to like create tsunamis and stuff before.
Man, that would be awesome. If you're starting to create your own natural disasters, let's go. That would be fun. Because then you could just send like endless tornadoes, like F5s over to the Middle East. And it would really shock people's mind, you know?
Yeah.
Just to see a tornado come down and suck their bodies and cows up and shit like that. Be a blast to see.
Yeah.
But instead, all we're getting is the fun shit out of what the Jews are doing. And they're doing it right over there. Walkie-talkies now, pagers, cell phones. I mean, you name it, dude. Man, love to see it. Love to see it. Appreciate you tuning in today, kids. Who do you got on Crime Corner this week?
The audio that's coming out tomorrow will be Larry Rudolph. We're joined by Delco.
Boom.
Nice.
Delco takes Joel named it Delco Takes My Job.
Okay.
So
sure.
It's just a fun safari, like couple goes on safari. Wife shoots herself in the heart.
You know.
Oh yeah.
On accident.
Yes, as one does. You know?
And you're really gonna hear our feelings on just big game hunters in general.
Yeah, I've never really understood it, me personally.
That's the thing that I'll probably get the most shit for, which is like, you don't understand. You don't understand.
Hunting and big game hunting is not the same. Like
it's not the same.
An endangered leopard, not cool.
Yeah. So the wife was going out there because she wanted to get her first leopard, like rare, right? Panther or leopard or something.
Okay.
She just wanted to get it.
Yeah. Like an Instagram pic?
Yeah, that's all it is, really.
Yeah.
Because they're not eating it.
You can't eat it. I mean, I guess you could take the fur.
Yeah, you can get some kind of little trophies and stuff, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But
make a rug out of the pelt.
There you go.
Yeah.
Make a loincloth.
A little loincloth over there.
Anyways,
but download it. Go to Crime Corner. And then rate this show a 5-star and leave a quick review. Also, head on over to Spotify. It's just a 5-star, and you can walk away, and they'll be live on Patreon for Drinkin Bros podcast in about 10 minutes here. We're early today, kids. Early. D'Anthony's going to do something with Tucker Carlson later. So we'll ask him about it on the show. Flip on over to Patreon here in about 10 minutes. For Jessie Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good